Hello everyone, I'm back with another fun fine motor activity to do with some random things that you can find around your house. So as you saw on the lesson plan, we're going to start with a square container. Now I just happen to have a plastic container, but I honestly think that you could probably use the top of a shoebox if you cut off the shoebox or cut off the lid, the flat part. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a couple straws. If you don't have straws, you can pick anything small to fit in the bottom of your container. It could be maybe little Shopkins or figurines. It could really be anything. And once you see the activity, you'll understand why it could be anything that's just small that sits on the bottom. But I decided to use some plastic straws. Next, you're going to take rubber band. Now, of course, some big mail carrier always seems to leave for me when I have a lot of bills, and he gathers them all up and puts them in a rubber band and sticks them in my box. So, and you want to have a random pattern for these rubber bands. I found a ginormous one that I thought I would try on here, and that seems to be working really well. So if you have any random rubber bands from your mail carrier, it might be the perfect size to go over. If you only have smaller rubber bands, just find a smaller box. Maybe you have a little gift box or even a ring box. Maybe it could be something really little if you don't have these bigger rubber bands. Okay? And so you have just created almost like a spider web. And what our kids need to work on, and I'm going to try to put this in an angle so you can see, is using either 2 fingers or 3. You know how happy I am about using those 3 fingers, that they have to reach in between and pick out an item and work it through the spider web. Obviously, the more rubber bands you have, the harder it is for them to pull it out, right? And the bigger the object is in length, the more they have to maneuver their fingers to pull it out. Okay, so you can see you can use lots of different objects in the bottom. You could use coins, you could use fun figures, you can use these straws, and the more rubber bands you have, the harder it is for them to get their fingers in. I love this size right here where my fingers just barely fit in and I really have to reach around to get that stick. And look, I can't get that stick out, so I'm going to have to maneuver it. Okay? I hope you have fun with this activity. Definitely the first time I have ever tried that one, and our family had a great deal of fun seeing who could get the most objects in the least amount of time without disrupting any of the rubber bands. So we had a really nice time with that. All right, let me know if you have any questions.